Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome to the weekly podcast for the week starting 17th of June 2019. How are ya? Did you do your homework? I was gonna say, are you in the fucking 5th grade or some shit? Oh man. No, but like, I'm guessing most people are done with their uh, universities for this year at least. No, maybe some of you graduated as well. Me, I am graduating September because I'm a dumbass now. I was like, I don't wanna. I kind of wanna get all my finals for the semester, and I'm gonna worry about like my big finals in September, sort of a thing. So I kind of skipped on the opportunity to go on like this July. I was gonna have, but yeah, I don't know, man. You might hear the birdies outside, your birds, their cars, there's everything. I don't have a fucking AC here, so I can't like close the door and turn on the AC. So you're gonna have to deal with some background noises. I'm sorry. It is what it is, though. I'm gonna die if I close this window. Oh man. So anyway, this podcast might be a little bit of a downer. I'm not gonna lie. Not that my podcasts are usually uppers and you're like, I don't know, fucking pumped up to go and live your life after you've listened to this. But this one might be a little bit more of a downer than you might think. I don't know, man. I've been just feeling, I don't want to say like depressed or some shit, because I don't know, kind of depression is like something go to a doctor and you get diagnosed with, right? I don't think I have that. I haven't been to a doctor, but I don't know, man. I usually have like any normal human being that's my age and a little bit older, and the younger people than me. We all kind of, it's like, I don't know, it's like the Greatest Depression part 2. Although I kind of feel like ever since the Great Depression, we haven't came, like, that was the start where people were just fucking depressed for everything. And I don't know why. I get these episodes, I guess, of me just feeling like a piece of fucking shit, essentially. And oh man, I mean, I don't know how can I describe, but like, I know everyone's feeling it. I know that most people my age have these episodes, and they know what I'm talking about. You just don't want to do anything. You don't see the point in doing anything. And like, I don't know, I haven't had an episode like that for a long time. No, I usually, usually there are days where I feel kind of sad, but it's like, it goes away after like an hour or two. I do something and I kind of get happy with it. And this is the thing, when you don't do anything, I feel like this is like the biggest Kickstarter, when you just don't do anything and you start feeling like shit after a while. If you keep yourself, holy shit, this guy's fucking loud. But I don't know, I feel like if you keep yourself occupied at all times, you don't really get depressed. But then I don't know, I guess it depends on what you keep yourself occupied with, but I don't know. I think like the Kickstarter for this week's this last week's episode was me drinking. Let me fucking explain. So last week, as I said, my girlfriend took me to a spa for my birthday, and then when I came home here on Friday, I was like, I'm gonna celebrate my birthday with some friends as well, even though it's like a few like 3 days afterwards. I mean, it's kind of a thing here, right? You don't celebrate your birthday on your birthday with everyone, and then you go celebrate it with you celebrate with some people, and then a few days after that you go celebrate with other people. And so I went with 2 of my friends on Friday, and we were gonna like drink and shit. Oh man, and I don't know, I came back home at like 9 in the fucking morning or some bullshit like that. It was pretty late that I came home, because we usually party until like, I don't know, like 5 max, and at 6 I'm in bed, sort of a thing. But not this time. This time we fucked it up. We did a long time, and when I came home, like the day after that, I slept through the whole fucking day, and I felt hungover and shit, and I didn't want to do anything, and I was, and like you'd expect it the next day. You'd be fucking sad if you've been out since like 10 in the evening and you've been drinking until 9 into the morning. It's been like almost 12 fucking hours. Ah man, I mean, essentially I've been up for like almost 24 hours at that point when I came back home. And I don't know, I kind of, ever since then, like I was thinking, yeah, well, I'm gonna feel shitty, the Saturday, but probably Sunday will be fine. But no, like that feeling of, because I wasn't hungover, I wasn't anything anymore, but like that feeling of, holy fucking shit, man, I don't wanna get up, I don't wanna do anything, was still there, And on Sunday I did, I don't know, I did eat properly, and I did go to the gym. I stuck myself up, and I was like, I'm gonna go to the fucking gym, I'm gonna do it, And the gym helped a little bit, at least helped me forget that I was sad for a little bit. I was concentrating on something else and shit, and it was kind of cool. I went out after that with like my girlfriend to get some dinner, and I don't know, when I came back home I was still like, I don't know why, like I really don't know why, but I just felt like sadness. It's just, and there wasn't a particular reason. I was like, okay, why are you sad, dude? What has happened that you're fucking sad? And I couldn't answer that question. I was just fucking sad for no fucking reason whatsoever, man. Fuck, man. Yeah. It continued like yesterday. On Monday I was a little sad as well, but I kind of like took it like a me day, I didn't eat properly. I was like, I'm gonna buy myself some comfort food. I went to Lidl and and bought, I don't know if they're like an international thing, they might be just a Bulgarian thing, but it's these bread buttons, or whatever the fuck you call them, bread buns, but they're not really bread buns. Yeah, like butter bread, or whatever the fuck you call them out there in America, which are with the pizza taste. They have like a weird ketchup with a weird fucking ketchup in them with little pieces of fucking ham, essentially. I mean, I don't know how to fucking explain it, because the ketchup thing, it's not really ketchup. Over here we call it Lutinitsa, but I don't think we fucking, like, I don't think it's even anywhere else in the world. I don't know if you're even a Balkan, if you have them in your country. I don't know, it might be just like a Bulgarian thing, As far as I know, at least, it's a fucking Bulgarian thing. So it's like weird to explain. You gotta like just Google Lutinets, I guess. Like hear it. It should, something should fucking pop up, I guess. Yeah, man, I took that. I ate it. I did not go to the gym. I just relaxed and took a me day. And I don't know. I feel it kind of fucking helped, to be honest. Oh man, because I don't know, maybe like me eating the same fucking thing over and over again made me sad. I don't know if that makes sense, but for dinner I usually mix it up, so it's not like the same thing. But for lunch, because it's like the biggest meal I have in the day, and I make sure I get like 100 grams of, oh fuck, man, I make sure I get like 100 grams of protein on like that, on that meal for lunch, because after that, I need I'm aiming for like 80 kilograms right now. So like 160 grams is like the best thing I can get. Well, not the best thing, but it's like the optimal grams of protein that I need for my body right now. And so I don't know, man. I mean, if I get 100 grams of protein from my lunch, I have two protein shakes, which is like another 40 to 50 grams of protein. I mean, you can see that I can very easily make my 160 grams of protein if I do that, you know. So for dinner, I have like something light, something that I would love to munch on, and then after that I may have like a bowl of popcorn as well, because that's like another 10 grams of protein with not much calories. So you know, it is what it is, dude. It just, I guess, I just needed some comfort food, and I guess I can see like the people that do suffer from depression, that are medically diagnosed with depression. I can see why those people don't go to the gym. I can see why they eat bad food, you know, comfort food, because comfort food fucking helps, man. Like me eating those pizza bread things, bread rolls or whatever the fuck you call them. You know, me eating those felt good. You know, I haven't eaten them in like a super long ass time. I think when I was like my second year here, it was before I started working out. We had sports in uni. The first 2 years you have mandatory sport that you have to take. I took a basketball, but I wasn't really good at it. I mean, I'm decent, but if I realized that if I go early in the morning at like 7 o'clock, you know, on like, what was it, like Tuesdays or some shit, I know that I wouldn't be playing with the people that were playing for the basketball team of the university, sort of a thing, you know. And I was just gonna play with people that are on my level, or people that are even shitter than me. So I took that. Now I was like, okay, I'm gonna sign myself up for like 7 o'clock in the morning, and after that, cause like at 8:30 I was done with it. And the Lido is pretty close to like the university, and so I just went through Lido, got myself like 5 pieces of these pizza bread roast things, and I went home, slept it out, ate them, and it was amazing, you know. And me eating them again felt like, you know, back in the day when I was young and when I wasn't working out, and I was like a little skinny bitch. But it brought back memories, brought back like good fucking memories, you know, of like, I don't know, time when I didn't really have any friends, and I could I mean, I don't know why that I brought that up, but yeah, man, I don't know. First 2 years of me were kind of sad in college, university. No, I hardly went out with people and shit, because we didn't really knew each other that much. Man, I don't know. It was kind of weird, but back then games were still fucking good. You know, there were still good fucking video games to be made. So I just played video games. You know, I just fucking played video games and ate shitty food. But I didn't really eat a lot of it, so I was kind of skinny. I don't know, man. Going into weird territory, but yeah, as I was saying, I can see why people that do suffer from depression are not people in shape, are not people in like are people that don't go to the gym, or people that don't really do anything with their lives, because that shit kills you, man. That shit kills any kind of motivation you had. You know, I was on Sunday when I went to bed, I was like, I might record the podcast on Monday, because today I am up kind of early to record it because I have again some fucking errands to do, and I have to go and do them. But I was like, maybe I'll relieve some of, like, I don't know, the stress from Tuesday, and do it on Monday. But like when I went back home, I was like, I don't want to do anything. I don't feel like doing anything, and the thing is, if I force myself to record the podcast, it wasn't gonna be a good podcast. I mean, I'm not saying that the podcast right now is like 5 stars out of 5 or whatever the fuck, but it would have been a lot worse, because I felt down. I didn't feel like doing anything. I didn't feel like talking. I didn't feel like absolutely anything, man. I didn't feel like doing anything, So that's a fucking thing. And yeah, as you can see, I didn't really upload a second video last week as well, even though I could have recorded it on Friday and then edited it through Saturday and Sunday, but I just didn't feel like it, man. I was fucking sad and shit. I might try to do a video this Friday, but we'll see. We'll see, because I have my last final of the semester that I have to go through on Friday, and then after that, when I come back home, depending on when I get back home, but if I do come back home in sort of like a normal afternoonish hour, then I'll probably do something. I do have some videos in mind that I think are gonna be kind of fucking funny to do, so I'll try to do them, no promises, but there might be a thing, but yeah, I haven't really checked up on anything this week because I've been away, then I was depressed, then I don't know, but yeah, I did look up the major things at E3, and it's shit. There is nothing, dude. There is absolutely fucking nothing interesting. Like, what was it? Microsoft came and they were like, we're going to announce 60 world premieres or 60 fucking games or whatever the fuck, and it was like, I don't know, there was nothing fucking interesting. Like, there were actually some fucking indie games, the indie games that were cartoonish, that were even 2D indie games, looked a lot more interesting than like their fucking AAA titles that they were announcing and shit, because holy fuck, dude. I mean, they're just games, right? At least those games are actual games and not fucking live services or whatever the fuck, they're games that you pay for once and you got the game. It's not like you pay once and then you're expected to keep on paying and paying and paying, sort of a thing, because usually everything is like that, like recurring fucking, recurring revenue, turn players into payers. Oh man, the gaming industry is fucking shit, man. I know I've been like beating a dead horse for so fucking long on this podcast, been saying this. I was talking about it last week as well, but the gaming industry it needs a hard reset, okay? It needs people to, like, their profit needs to fall down a lot, or even not be fucking profitable for like a little while, so that people do actually start making the normal fucking games. Like what Bethesda said, that Elder Scrolls was like created with the vision of people playing it for like 10 years or some shit. Or what, you're gonna make another Elder Scrolls after 10 years? That's the fucking thing? I don't know, man, but like, the thing is, like, no one, even Bethesda, who are not that big of a AAA developer sort of thing, they you can't trust anybody, man. They say something and then it's like something completely fucking different. Like they gave people their canvas bags, I think. They started shipping them and it was like the worst fucking canvas bag ever. Like the fucking nylon things that they were sending were better even in some fucking cases. With their like power armor set or whatever the fuck, you know. It was like you buy like the collector's edition or some shit, and you get like the physical copy that you get is not a physical copy. You get a box, and inside the box there is a disc made of paper that you cannot fucking put in your computer at all or in your console. So it's all a fucking shit show, man. Also, I watched like the Ubisoft thing. What are they fucking thinking? Like, seriously, what the fuck are they fucking thinking, man? They made a Rainbow Six Siege mobile game, which the trailer, I don't know if there is gameplay. I watched the trailer. I couldn't figure out what it was. You have like, is it like an XCOM game, but it's mobile, so it's not versus, is what you're telling me. So it's like, I mean, it's PvE as far as I could see. What's the point? What's the fucking point? You know, it looked like a bad fucking game, and there were people excited for it, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play this on my phone and shit. No, I mean, you do get most of the operators, like Vera and Capcom and fucking a good amount of the defenders at least you get. I think Hibana was in the trailer as well. I might be fucking wrong, but dude, seriously, who the fuck cares about this game? This game is gonna be like a big thing when it comes out in like the Rainbow Six Siege like fan base. A lot of people are gonna download it. I might even download just to see what the fuck it is, because I couldn't fucking figure it out just from the trailer. And I mean I don't know, how cool would it be if they actually made a siege game, no, Rainbow Six Siege, but be a strategy game. Like there is this concept of what was it called? It was on Steam. Special Tactics or some shit. I don't know if you're fans of like the Oxcast, like Duncan and Shin did like a video on it, a sponsored video. It was like, it's essentially like Counter-Strike, but it's two people, and like one of them controls all the terrorists and the other one controls like all the counter-terrorists. And you know, the terrorists, they both start in their spawns, and terrorists have to go plant the bomb. The counter-terrorists have to stop them, you know. And if they plant the bomb, the counter-terrorist has to defuse them, sort of thing. I mean, it's essentially Counter-Strike, but it's like tactical sort of a thing. You know, you see the whole field, although you do see only if they're enemies. You see them if they're in the line of sight of one of your guys, sort of thing. And I don't know, it looked pretty cool, and I'm thinking, you know, how cool would it be if they make a Rainbow Six Siege game with that? You know, you have all the operators and all that, and you know, you have like a turn timer of like 30 seconds to give like orders to your 5 guys, right? And then when the 30-second happens, like the enemy team and your team, they have a move simultaneously. You know, they do what you told them, and then it's like back into give them like fucking, you know, fucking orders and shit. You know, that's gonna be a cool game, and if they do it on mobile, it will be a lot of fun as well. Because I mean, if they can get rid of like the UI problems on mobile, because it's gonna be like fat fingering some other fucking orders and shit. It's gonna be a little bit weird. Or you know, Tom, throw a grenade over here, but you have to be super precise on like the space that you have to. I mean, if they do it like a grid system, if it's like on a grid, maybe it wouldn't be that that hard. I know there are ways of doing it, but the thing is, a game like this, I think it could be really fucking popular, in all honesty. Like, it would be cool. It would be cool. You are like the dude that's giving the orders, and you're doing shit. Like, I don't know, about balancing the game might be a little bit harder than it is to balance fucking what's it called, fucking Rainbow Six Siege. But why don't they just make that? What is this like stupid XCOM kind of a game? I don't know. I might be wrong. And they actually might be working on what I'm talking about. And it was just the trailer was stupid and it didn't really show much of the game. Or maybe it was just they showed just the PvE like variant, like Siege has terrorist hunt, and they would have multiplayer that is actually a lot more intense and shit. Oh, I don't know. It's just like a money grab. They're like, well, we need a fucking mobile game as well. Because speaking of fucking money grabs in Rainbow Six Siege, like they have this Rainbow Six, what it is, like the containment or some bullshit. It's basically a mode they did in Siege, like last Halloween or even before that. Not last, but the Halloween before that is when they did it, and it was cool. The mode was cool, but I guess it was just them testing it out and they're releasing it right now as its own thing. I don't know who's gonna fucking play that, dude. Like, if it's free to play, maybe you will have some fan base coming to it, but if you make it a buy to play game, I don't think so, man. I don't think you're gonna ever build up a good enough fucking fan base for that. Oh man, I don't know, man. It's just I want good games. I want something that would let me had a fucking message. Anyway, I would love to get something that would excite me. I didn't really see anything that I was too buzzed for. Even what's it called? Keanu Reeves coming up and talking about what was the Cyberpunk, right? Yes, that game. I don't know, I'm not really excited for Cyberpunk. I didn't really play The Witcher. I know that those two games are gonna be super fucking different and shit, but I'm kinda not. I don't know, from the Microsoft conference, the games that I do have up on like a thing that I was like, I can say they're interesting. There is like this Blair Witch game that is coming out, but the thing is, I'm probably not gonna play it. I'm probably gonna watch either if Simon and Tom play it, or if Scary Game Squad play it. Then maybe I will like watch it there. I mean, I'm guessing Scary Game Squad's gonna be like the better place for that, because I don't know, they go into it. They go into the lore. They go into like essentially everything, and I don't know, but yeah, it's a game that I'm willing to watch, but I'm not willing to play, sort of a thing. And then like, I don't know, the other interesting thing was like the Microsoft Flight Simulator. I don't know if we're getting some more messages on the phone. But yeah, man, that looked actually kind of fucking cool, but I'm probably not gonna be able to run it on my laptop. So yeah, that's another game that I'm interested in, but I'm not gonna fucking play probably. I will not, at least until I buy like a new laptop. So yeah, it is a weird place where I am right now, man. There is nothing to play. There is like nothing to. I don't know. I don't really feel that sad anymore. I am gonna go and eat properly today probably, and I'm hopefully gonna be able to do a workout, a gym session today. I mean, I'm pretty positive that I will. I don't want to jinx myself, but I don't know. Today I feel like it is a good day. I'm not fucking sad. So I haven't had the need to fucking kill myself yet today. So, it might be a good fucking day. Who knows? It is Tuesday, my dudes. It is Tuesday. But yeah, man. I don't know. I don't really have much shit to talk about this week. As I said, I haven't really done anything. I haven't really, I've watched a lot of fucking forward videos. And when I say forward video, I mean forward debunking videos. And here's my fucking problem with this whole thing, okay? It's like when someone has a flat earther on their show, and it's like a debate or whatever, right? It's like the flat earther always he's the flat earther is the dude that wants the explanations from the person that is debunking him, and shit. He is the dude that he always demands explanation, and the other dude is like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna give you explanation. No, this is how it works. Like, why? Why does that work? Why, like the globe is established, right? The globe is like the thing that that we all think it's true. So it's not actually like us that need to explain how the globe works or need to justify why we think we're living on a globe. It's them. Like, you have to just go into them and well, okay, explain to me this on a far, explain to me that on a far. No, because there are like some times where this happens and it's like can't fucking explain it, and it just looks stupid. And this is when you don't. I mean, if I was debating a flat earther, I would act like a flat earther. No, I'm gonna be on the globe side, right? But I'm gonna act like a flat earther because they always act childish and they never explain themselves, and they never talk about, they're just asking questions, that they're just asking questions, they're not answering anything. And so I'd be like that, I don't need to answer when someone asks me, explain to me how the fucking ball spins around and it spins around the sun, which spins around the universe. And I'm gonna be like, well, no, I don't need to explain that to you, man. Why the fuck do we have a sun? Explain to me that. Now explain to me how the sun works on the fire. And he's like, oh, you're an idiot. It's I don't need to explain myself to you. No, it's gonna be like a shit show, but I'm gonna fucking make him mad. I feel like I'm gonna make him mad, because I'm gonna act like a flat earther, and I'm not gonna explain to him anything, but he, and I'm gonna try to like make him sort of explain to me his flat earth thing. But I don't know. Hey, if you're a flat earther, come debate me, dude. You know my tactic right now. No, to be honest, I would love to have a debate. I would love to like sit down with a flat earther and talk to him. Because I mean, I'm watching guys like fight the flat earth, NonSequitur. Oh, we have to talk about NonSequitur after that. There's been some fucking drama going there, so but yeah, NonSequitur fight the flat earth, fucking I don't know, whatever. I've watched some, and I don't know, they're both sort of hostile towards each other, and it's like I would love to meet a flat earther in real life, and we sit down with him and we just talk. I would love to fucking do that. I would love to see how his brain functions. I would love to ask him some other questions about not like earth and shit, but just normal life stuff. How would he react in a normal life situation, sort of a thing, because the thing is, the shit that they spew, it's like they don't do anything. They need to have someone to care for them, because they wouldn't be able to fucking, I don't know, they just look like incapable of living their lives by themselves without someone caring about them. You know, I don't think you can trust a fucking father to with a stove. He would set the whole fucking building on fire and some shit, man. So yeah, I don't know. If you're a flat earther listening to this, hit me up, man. Let us fucking sit down and talk about it. Even like on a laptop, on your phone, or whatever the fuck you want. You know, let's sit down and talk, man. I wanna hear you out. I wanna see why are you so fucked up. If that makes any fucking sense, man. But yeah, NonSequitur. Holy fucking shit, the drama kicked up. So it's this guy, Steve and Kyle, that made it, and then this Kyle dude fucking took it over, and they were like, yeah, we're gonna go 50-50, but on like the revenue. But then Kyle started making a lot of, started putting a lot of work into the show, and he kind of, I guess, I can see both ways. No, I can see both ways of the argument, because like Kyle, started doing like the music, like the production value and everything of the shows himself, and he also started doing more shows. It wasn't just like forward stuff. Although I have never really watched the other stuff. There's like this like gay pride thing show that he does. There's like a fucking atheism show that he does. There's like a lot of fucking bullshit, right, that he does on there. I'm only watching the NonSequitur for like the flutter things, and yeah, I can say, because he started putting more work into the channel than Steve has, and so he can justify the thing that he's like, no, I need to take a bigger cut, more than 50% of the show, because I'm doing more stuff for the channel. But yeah, he kind of started doing this by himself. He never talked to Steve about it, and he was giving Steve less and less shows that he would be on. So yeah, it was a dick move, sort of a thing. It was like a dickish fucking move. But then again, I don't know, why don't he... there were so many fucking ways that you could get around that. It was stupid. Like the whole thing was kind of stupid, and I can see why Steve was feeling like he was getting robbed, essentially, because he was getting less and less shows and less money. Because to be honest, I don't see why Kyle shouldn't have like the full revenue of the shows that he does without Steve, sort of a thing. But I don't think those shows, like, you give Steve as much shows as he wants to fucking do, and then like the shows that he's not on, maybe don't give him the 50%. But then I don't know, dude. I don't know, it's like whatever they did, it's kind of stupid. I don't know if they're suing each other right now. I don't know if Steve can sue Kyle, because there was never like anything concrete. It was just like a handshake that they did. They never they never fucking signed something for it. So I guess Kyle can do whatever the fuck he wants. But yeah, the NonSequitur, I think it's losing a lot of subs. And did they ban Social Blade? Can you not still check? So Social Blade NonSequitur. Let me mute my laptop just so that the NonSequitur show Social Blade. Sure, got it, thanks. Okay, so they... Yeah, no, they still have it, I guess. Oh, and the thing is, they're still... Like, there was a massive decrease in their subs. Oh, so for the last 30 days, on average they're getting minus minus 70 subscribers. I think they were at like 40,000 subs, and now it's like 20. I mean, almost 28,000 subs. So they lost a good amount of their subs. But yeah, dude, I don't know. They haven't lost that much, to be honest. But yeah, apparently it was Steve that made all of this happen. Like the first guest and the majority of the views in the beginning, like he built up a good majority of the channel, and now sort of Kyle is like taking the channel as his own. So that's shitty, man. That is super fucking shitty. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Cause like essentially it is Kyle fucking up his friend for money. It is what it is. Like the dude apparently is having might be having cancer or some shit. Which I mean it will kind of suck, sort of thing. Cause I saw some people that were fans of. I mean, they're not making that much money off of YouTube, but they do have patrons and shit. I mean, according to Social Blade, that is. But yeah, man, they are. Yeah, I guess they are like having other donators and super chats and all of this, so they don't really need the ad revenue from YouTube. But yeah, I don't know, what was I talking about? Yeah, there were like some fans of Steve, I guess, that were actually going to like to the NonSequitur show, and were actually telling Kyle that they hope that he actually really does have cancer and shit. Which, I mean, it's kind of, dude, seriously, no. I mean, it was a shitty thing to do, and oh man, I don't know. It is weird. Like YouTube drama is always kind of weird, and I don't think that Steve is 100% right, but Kyle is in the wrong. Kyle is the dude that fucked this whole thing up. So yeah, that is kind of sad. I don't think they will be making any flat shows, cause essentially all the people that were there to debate the flat earth were people that were friends with Steve. The Red's rhetoric or whatever the fuck his name was. He was there on the hangout, which Steve uploaded when he showed his talk with Kyle and shit. And yeah, man, I don't know. I kind of really don't fucking know, man. It is a weird one. But yeah, I don't know. I've been watching a lot of like Fight the Flat Earth. Like this dude is like kind of cringe. I'm not gonna lie. His videos are kind of cringe, but they're super fucking enjoyable, man. I don't know why, but like he yeah, man, his videos are like super fucking enjoyable for like some reason. I cannot put my finger why, but Fight the Flat Earth, dude, you're doing like a good fucking job, even though I would admit you're kinda little bit kinda cringe. You kinda fucking cringe, dude. Oh man, but yeah, no hard feelings, dude. You do make actual good fucking content, and you seem like a cool guy as well. So yeah, I don't know. It's just sometimes when you like try to make a joke that is not a real fucking joke, it's like But hey, maybe some people actually do enjoy your jokes. So I'm not gonna go into too fucking much. I don't know really what I have for this podcast anymore, man. It's just, I know I've been like saying this, but it's just nothing, man. There's just nothing. Nothing is happening. We're living in such fucking boring times, man. It's so fucking boring to live in today's society, man. I don't know why, but it's like we've seen it all. We've seen it all, and until we go to the fucking moon or we see some fucking aliens, we won't really have anything too interesting to talk about. It's just drama on YouTube. Has Keemstar even report this? I don't think the NonSequitur that big for him to report on it. Because he doesn't really care about real drama. I mean, about real people fucking up other real people. They just care about like the made up KSI drama and sidemen, and doing it all for views, or like fucking KSI and his brother, like Deji, or whatever the fuck his name is. Like this is fucking weird to me. How can people still believe that what's happening between them is a real thing? Because it's like every fucking month they see, oh, our views are down, so let's make a feud between brothers, and Deji comes out and he say, oh, KSI is a piece of shit, he's a dick and shit and whatever, and then KSI comes up and, oh, Deji's making videos on me again, like fuck this guy, he's a piece of shit, and here's why he's a piece of shit, it's my side of the story, and they create drama, they get views from the drama, and then it's like, well, we made up because we're brothers after all and shit, so we're friendly again for now, up until next time when our views drop down, then we're gonna fucking start feuding again because like views and shit. And it's like, what the fuck? How can people still believe that anything is fucking real in like this YouTuber thing? Like, even the fucking scandal with that gay dude, James Charles, whatever the fuck his name is, like, even maybe that's fucking fake, I mean, everything top of YouTube, it's all shit that is made to get views, everyone who's on top of YouTube, it's just like that, man. It's just some clickbait bullshit, and when it doesn't work, let's start feuding with some fucking YouTuber who has unequal subscribers to me, so that my fans can go hate on his channel and his fans can come hate on my channel. We both get views, we both get ads on our videos, we both get engagements with the video. It's like what the fuck, like, again, I said this with gaming last podcast, that gaming got mainstream and it got ruined, and YouTube got mainstream and it's fucking ruined as well. And the thing is Twitch got mainstream and it's fucking ruined now. Majority of people on Twitch go there to watch softcore porn, essentially. Majority of the fucking people, man. Just look at how many viewers there are in the IRL section. It's just stupid. Everything is going down fucking hill, and we need something new, man. We need to be able to travel to space. That's what I need, man. I'm gonna be actually really fucking happy being in space, being on the National Space Station, and just I don't know, I feel like it would be a good experience, man, being in space and just floating there, and there's like nothing. It was like you just chill out and you just fucking chill, and there's no drama. You don't really care about the world here because you can actually see it. Because people say we are a small speck and we're super insignificant, but until you go to space and you see like the vast fucking universe, you don't have that. You don't have this perspective, and just looking at from like the perspective of, I'm on Earth, and as far as I know, this is my whole fucking world, And I think this is why astronauts, I don't know, man, fuck it. It's a long fucking topic that I might say for another podcast, but I'm not really knowledgeable on, so I don't know if I should even talk about it. So yeah, fuck it. We've been for 50 minutes almost during this podcast. I'm sorry there was a lot of fucking guff here. There was a lot of fucking shit that I talked about. Nothing in particular was interesting. and it's a kind of a shitty episode of the podcast, for which I'm kind of sorry, disappointed. But hey, I mean this podcast, I'm guessing, is just for people that want something to listen to in the background. Anyway, it's not like something that would like I don't know, get your full attention or some shit. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry again for like the shitty content and my lack of having shit to talk about. Just nothing happened this week. But yeah, there might be a video later on in the week, sort of at the end of it, if I'm in the mood, I guess. If I pass my exam, I'm in the mood to recording shit, then there'll probably be a video. I know I'm gonna try to be like a fun one, so there's gonna be that. But yeah, for now, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if I don't see you later down the week, I will see you next week. So, as always, Twitter, like, dislike, favorite, subscribe, all of that shit. Bye, guys.